Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the offense side of the ball, looking at gun, Trey, open, strong, out of the Baltimore Ravens playbook. We're going to come out in the inside zone in the run game here, and this is a very quarterback run heavy type of scheme. Here, this is why we have the inside zone. They want to, put this stupid double mug type of look here. We can run that inside zone at them all day. Get Gus Bus up to the second level, run the guy over, pick up 7-8 yards. We love that. But pairing this, we are going to be pairing this with a little bit of an RPO game and a read option game. So the RPO, I mean, really, you got a lot of options here. Running the inside zone looks good. Running the RPO bubble looks good. Of course, there is another RPO out of this. It's with, instead of having the bubble, you're going to have two in routes with Bateman and Flowers. But, kind of just running this here, just running the RPO. We'll take the run game out of that. That looks good. But having the pass game is going to be, where that sort of really hit those big plays. Here we have the read option as well. So, I don't necessarily want to run against the read option right now because we have a ton of guys over there, right? We have a guy over Mark Andrews, guy over Zay Flowers. We have a linebacker. We have the read defender. Ton of guys that could possibly stop that. So maybe, this is where you audible to the inside run here and kind of get up to the second level. Wish you had a guy with a little bit more agility there than Gus Bus. Be able to cut that back, put your foot in the ground, had a huge hole over there. Here, let's just run this and get the heck out of this. I don't know why we get that when we hit a random nickel play. Maybe it's the personnel in there. I don't know, man. But all good though. RPO here. This is a perfect time to read the RPO. You get these linebackers to suck down in for the run. They kind of do. Wish we would have been able to kind of hit that. But we'll take the run game too. Wish it should have been a little bit quicker, being able to hit Mark Andrews right there. Hit your tight end. But run game works just as well. Read option, really want to get a read option look where they just don't allocate the resources out there. That's kind of what we're saving the read option for in terms of the run game here. We'll kind of run the RPO again, see if we can hit that little bit of like a that shot right there with Mark Andrews. Perfect right there. Be able to see those guys just split a little bit, just see the window open up just enough. And they're really not going to give us a good look here. We do have the bubble as well with the RPO look, so you see those guys kind of pay attention to that as well. You see guys sucking down in, you see guys blitzing. Being able to hit that as well is going to be something that would bode well for you. Again, we'll run the RPO, see that guy sort of suck down a little bit, short of possession, caught that with Mark Andrews. Very nice to have that, though. Very, very great. I'd really like this run game a ton. Haven't even been able to get to the read option, and you can just see, we're gashing guys, right? Whole lot of room up the middle of the field. And this is because we're hitting these big runs because we can pick the spots of where we're running, right? We're running the inside. We're running, we have the RPO that's sort of more of an outside going run, a mix with an RPO pass, mixed with a little bang slant in behind it. And we haven't been able to get to the read option, like I said. Here we'll try to get to it. Not a great look to run it against. We have our read defender. Quarterback will be responsible for him. And then, of course, the three guys over the receivers. Kind of show you what we mean. There he hands the ball off. Very nice look there. Of course, we could have just ran the inside zone, but being able to have the read option off that as well, being able to get to the run. Here, they're not a good look. They have four guys over three. Not great. So we'll stick with the inside zone, and yeah, right? You can see that's going to be a house call. That's going to be a house call with a faster running back. So, of course, that's a very, very exaggerated look, being able to have, four guys over there. Here, this is a perfect example where we want to run the read option. There is no real read defender on this play, so we are keeping the ball with Lamar, right? We aren't even really reading. There's nothing really to read. Of course, you can hand the ball off to a running back and probably still have, a little bit of success with basically an inside zone. But there's no read defender. So they only have one guy there over Zay Flowers sort of on his inside shoulder. They have a corner over there. They have a safety that's playing 20 yards off the ball, 15 yards off the ball, and they have a linebacker. So boom, we're going to run this. Linebacker blitzes down. We're going to keep the ball with Lamar, take it to the outside, try to make a move, something like that, right? You can kind of see that's the idea. There is no read defender. The linebacker blitzes down. Of course, if that's a user, he can come out there and try to make a play. But if you sprinkle this in and you aren't, just spamming the read option over and over and over and over again, and they're kind of expecting it, and you do a good job of basically, using your play calls to catch the defense off guard like you're supposed to on offense, that's what can happen, right? They just don't never think about it. They don't play the quarterback. They don't even have a defender out there to play the quarterback in general, right? So then that's what can happen. You can break off those big runs, and then you come back, boom, you mix it with the inside zone, you mix it with the outside run with the RPO bang slant in behind of it. Beautiful run scheme. Absolutely, I love this. This is one of my favorite things to do. Just in terms of a run scheme here, I meant to run. I thought we had the read option, or I thought we had the inside zone called. I wanted to cut it up with Gus Edwards right there. But all good. Great run scheme. Really, really like it. Of course, we do have pass plays with it as well. We'll kind of stick with this little inside zone one more time just to show you. Get up to the second level, 76. No, sir, but we'll take that big run. Like I said, very nice run scheme out of this. Really, really like this. 4-strong alignment. We just went over this video in Kansas City's book, another 4-strong alignment. You have these 3 receivers and then your running back all to the same side of the field, called 4-strong. Very, very tough to stop. And we're going to be running out of this. Usually you're passing out of this. You're trying to throw the ball down the field. You have these 3 receivers, this running back, trying to throw the ball, dump the ball off to the running back, have these receivers running down the field. But we're trying to do something different, trying to run the ball out of it, and, using this alignments as well as, setting up that success. So, taking a time out from the video here, I just want to thank you guys for clicking on the video and watching here. If you're liking what you're seeing, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I just want to remind you to do that here. Trying to get over that 1,000 subscriber mark. That's a big milestone, so we're looking to get there here. Hopefully by the end of the year as the new season starts here. And yeah, just appreciate you guys checking out the videos, clicking the like, clicking the subscribe, commenting, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll keep it short and sweet and send it back to the video. With the pass game though, we'll start with level switch. Don't want to go over the run game too much more. Pretty simple, right? Run where they're not. Run where they're not. It's kind of the idea with the run game. But level switch in terms of pass game, want to give you a couple pass plays sort of mixed with this. Level switch, I really just like to run this stock. You have Odell on just sort of a little turnaround stop route over there. And then you have Flowers and Bateman on short ends. Andrews on a much deeper end. And we're just trying to flood the zones, flood the field, and trying to stretch this defense horizontally. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Try to hold on to the ball. You have a 6-man protection with the running back staying in here. Level switch, very, very simple. Boom, we'll take that. And that was a perfect example. Don't know why that happened, but that's a perfect example of why I do just like to leave Odell on that little stop route over there. Sometimes you just, right here, it looks like maybe a cover 4 look here, and the DB just bails. Right? He's in a deep blue, he's in a deep quarter, and that's just easy routes, right? The linebacker in the purple zone obviously is not going to be able to get out there, and that's because of where he's aligned. So if you kind of see that as well, you see, oh man, there's no one in the slot because we have these 4 guys on this right side of the field. There's no one in the slot. Okay, that's fine. We'll just turn around. Boom, we'll hit Odell on the stop route. Ton of room over there. Not sure why he didn't, get an animation there, get a bad throw by Lamar, whatever the case is. But level switch, really, really like it. Again, you see the linebacker kind of lined up just over the right shoulder, or the left shoulder, or the right guard, or the left guard. If I knew my right from left, that'd be great. So boom, he's bailing. That sounds good. We'll take that all day. And that is so tough. It's so tough for the defense to be able to stop that because you almost have to come out in a dime look, right? Or they have to play man. They have to do something different. They have to play a soft squat. They have to play cover 2. They have to do something different. You're dictating to what they have to do now. So here it looks like cover 2. Okay, cover 2, that's fine. That's going to stop the Odell route. Okay, that's fine. We're going to streak Mark Andrews. We're going to carry those down the field. We're going to carry these zones down the field. Maybe we'll just take him over the middle of the field and attack that cover 2. That's the idea with this scheme as well in terms of the pass game. You're trying to pull these guys up. Here we get man coverage. Okay, that's fine. We're going to get man coverage. We have a 6-man protection. We know that already. We're good to be blocked up. We'll take Mark Andrews. We'll click on. We'll come back to the ball. Super simple, right? We have the answers. We just need to. Of course, we're gonna get one of these goofy looks. We have the answers, right? We have the answers pre-snap. There isn't a whole lot of thinking with the pass game post-snap. If they have. Here, let's just get out of this look here. Let's get out of this look. If they have a guy in the slot, if there's no guy off to the slot, to the left, okay, that's fine. If he's in a, like here, we might be in a cover 2 look, it might be cover 4, that's fine. Okay, we'll run this stock. He bails, corner bails, does kind of a good job coming back to the ball. Might have been a cover 2 look, but he bailed. He backpedaled. As soon as we see him backpedal, that's free access for Odell. We'll take that every time. Here they do have a guy in the slot, off to the sort of the left shoulder to us as the edge rusher. So that Odell route might not be open. Perfectly fine. We have a 6-man protection. We're going to let these routes work across the field. Would love to have our 6-man protection work a little bit better there, but they got some beasts over there on defense. We're going to let those routes work across the middle of the field, and kind of just basically run away from the defenders. Level switch, very, very nice pass play. And just run it stock. Right here they run man. Well, it looked like man over there to the left, to the left side of the field. Maybe it was like a little soft squat, getting his hands on him. That's kind of the counter to that Odell. But they do that. That's going to open something else up on the right side of the field. So, level switch, very, very good one. Doubles ins is going to be the last one here out of this Ravens playbook, this gun Trey open strong run scheme. Like I said, want to give you at least a couple pass plays. Here, again, 6-man protection. Love that. Mark Andrews is on that little bit of a stop. And this is how routes would work in real life, right? If they're in zone, they kind of sit down, settle down, the quarterback can find them. Against man, they keep running. But it just doesn't work right in the game. They just do weird things. They just do weird things. Typically against man, it does work really well, but I just really like to redrag them. Of course, you're going to run Mark Andrews across the field, trying to clear it out for Zay Flowers on the outsides of the fields. You're just going to have little, button hooks, little comeback routes, basically. Yeah, we'll kind of run it here. Boom, you get man coverage. Perfectly fine. Should have hit one of those comeback routes. Here you hit Zay Flowers. Should have gave it up a little bit earlier to those comeback routes to see man coverage. Not too bad over there. But doubles in, like I said, basically running it stock. Another thing you can do is basically just streak Mark Andrews. We're going to be running a super short dagger concept. Mark Andrews trying to carry those linebackers down the field, open it up for Zay Flowers underneath. Still with those little, little things on the outsides. The middle of the field parts like the Red Sea. We will take that every single time. And of course, we always talk about it as well. Attacking those two high shells. Mark Andrews is in a great alignment to do that in any of these pass plays. I say any of these, either of these pass plays. Being able to just streak Mark Andrews, he's in that soft spot. Here they give us that too high look. Sure, we'll set up like this. Here they rotate into sort of a cover 3. Zay Flowers underneath. I don't know what in the world that was. Just dropped the ball. But we're trying to get those users' eyes. Look other places. Try to run other places. We're trying to get them to carry the ball down the field, carry those streaks down the field from Y Mark Andrews right there. Carry those streaks, get them to do other things. Open up for that little Zay Flowers route underneath is with the pass game, and of course not just not just get the user to do different things in the pass game, but do different things in the run game. Be responsible for everything. Be responsible for the quarterback in the read option. You have the inside zone coming up. You have the RPO. You have different things that the user has to be responsible for in this scheme. And there's just a lot going on in the middle of the field in particular. So really nice one out of the Ravens playbook. Really run-heavy scheme is what you're trying to do. Even though you have 3 receivers on the field, you have these tight ends, you have whatever, you have these pass catching tight ends. We're still trying to run the ball. We have the read option, we have the inside zone, all that good stuff. And the pass plays aren't too bad out of it either. So really like this 4-strong, Trey open strong formation out of this Ravens playbook. And if you like this one, like I said, go ahead and check out this Chiefs scheme that we just did. The Chiefs mini scheme probably came out yesterday. The link will be in the description for that one. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Check out the rest of the channel too. We have defense, we have offense, all the good stuff. We did cross 1,000 subs. That's awesome. That's super hype. Appreciate you guys hitting the subs, hitting the likes, all that good stuff. Commenting, getting a ton of comments on these videos, ton of likes, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys doing all that. But that is it for this one in particular. Going to be coming out with some defensive stuff. Hopefully an ebook here. Been really trying to work on it. Just got a new puppy in my life, so trying to work through that, trying to balance that work and trying to get these videos out and whatnot. So that's pretty much where that's at. Hope you did enjoy this one, and I think that's it. I think I hit all my points I need to talk about. And yeah, with that, I hope to catch you guys in the next one.